Hello friends, you must have heard about mermaid. One common thing about mermaid in stories is that they are wonderful. But do you know that a mermaid can take someone to death? Today's story is also about a similar mermaid who hates love and to the one who loves. So without taking things too far, let us see to what extent a mermaid can go to snatch people's love. So friends, the name of our story today is Mermaid, the Lake of the Dead. At the movie's beginning, we see a man standing on the bank of a lake. Seeing him, his wife comes there. As soon as the man looks back at his wife gets surprised. She understands that something has taken over her husband. Suddenly, the man jumps into the water. It seems as if something is trying to drown the man. His wife gets very nervous after seeing him. She tries hard to save her husband, and in the end, she asks that thing to take herself instead of her husband. Then suddenly, her husband comes above the water. Looking at her husband, it seems that he has completely recovered now. But then some mysterious force pulls his wife underwater, and in a moment that power takes his wife and goes underwater. Actually, there are mermaids who do this, and instead of that man's life, they took his wife's life. Scene changes. We see a couple who are swimming in the swimming pool. The girl's name is Marina and the boy's name is Roman. Marina doesn't know how to swim, so her fiance is teaching her to swim. Meanwhile, Roman's friend Elia arrives there and he challenges Roman to swimming race. Roman leaves Marina by the pool and goes for a swimming race. After they leave, Marina also tries to swim, but she starts drowning. Meanwhile, Roman sees Marina drowning. He immediately goes into the water and saves Marina's life. After this incident, we see that Roman goes to a house by the lake with his friend Ilya. Actually, this house belongs to his dad. Roman tells Ilya that his mother died by drowning in the lake near this house, after which his dad went mad. Here we learn that the man who was standing on the bank of the lake at the beginning of the movie, he was none other than the Roman's dad, and the mermaid had killed Roman's mother by drowning her in water. Roman asked Ilya to throw a bachelor party because Roman and Marina are going to get married soon. Then both of them see that the basement of this house is filled with water. They think that maybe rainwater might have got stuck here. After some time, all his other friends also come to the party. But Roman feels somewhat uncomfortable, so he goes for a walk to the lake shore. Sitting there, he calls Marina, but due to being busy with some work, Marina is unable to receive his call. Then Roman jumps into the lake for swimming. While swimming, Roman realizes that there is someone else there beside him. He comes out of the lake and sees a girl wearing a shirt, and she is combing her hair. Roman realizes that she is a mermaid. Roman gets attracted to the mermaid and gets closer to her. The mermaid asks Roman smilingly, "Do you love me?" At the same time, Marina calls Roman but gets no answer. The next morning, Roman's friends arrive at the lakeside looking for him. They find Roman laying unconscious on the lake shore. After regaining consciousness, Roman asks his friends about that girl, but his friends find only the mermaid's comb there. After this incident, Roman starts feeling a bit upset, due to which Roman is not able to perform his swimming properly. On this, his coach scolds him and says that you need a lot of practice. He starts training again. But now very strange incidents start happening to him. While taking a bath after training, Roman feels as if someone is standing behind him. From behind, he once again hears the same voice. "Do you love me?" Roman immediately looks back, but there was no one there. Next, we see that Roman's health is starting to deteriorate. Marina thinks that maybe Roman's health has deteriorated due to excessive workout. Then Roman feels as if someone is grazing his feet. He is angry at Marina, but as soon as he looks back, he doesn't see anyone there. Then Marina gives him some medicine and asks him to sleep. After this, Marina talks on video call with Roman's sister Olga. Actually, Marina is a little troubled by this strange behavior of Roman. Seeing a comb to Roman's sister, Marina tells her dad maybe some other girls has come into Roman's life. But Olga gets surprised after seeing that comb. She immediately takes out some old photographs of her parents and starts looking at them. And she sees the same comb in some pictures. On the other hand, Roman again goes to the pool for his training. But as soon as he goes inside the water, he finds himself in a lake. Roman immediately comes out from there. Then he sees a mermaid in front of him. She once again asks the same question to Roman. Do you love me? To which Roman refuses her. On hearing this, the angry mermaid starts shouting at Roman, which makes him unconscious. His friends try to bring him to his senses. When he regains consciousness, he sees himself near the swimming pool. But after this incident, Roman's condition has become even worse. And he is also becoming very ill, because of which he has to admitted to the hospital. Now Roman tells everyone everything about all the incident happening to him. That he had found a girl, after which such strange incident starts happening to him. That girl stays with him everywhere. On this, Olga asks Roman where he met that girl for the first time. Roman says he met her by the lake. The girl was wearing his shirt and he was even kissed her. Hearing this, Marina walks away angrily. Roman also goes after her to convince her, but due to extreme weakness, Roman is unable to walk properly. Then suddenly, Marina hears some voices. On the other hand, Roman also follows Marina and reaches a room, where he sees the mermaid once again. The doors closes before Marina reaches there. Before they can take Roman out of there, the mermaid once again attacks Roman. Everyone somehow gets Roman out of there. Seeing all this, Olga understands what the mermaid wants. She immediately takes Roman to her dad. When Roman's father sees his condition, he starts crying a lot. They tell him not to listen to the mermaid, otherwise she will take you along with her. He also tells them about the accident that happened to him. That about 20 years ago I had found that mermaid on the banks of the same lake. I could see that mermaid everywhere. And your mom adopted many tricks to avoid this, but to no avail. Instead, she took your mom with her. And after this, he further says that he still misses her. The thing to be noted here is that here he is not talking about his wife but about that mermaid, which he has not been able to forget till date. After hearing this, everyone goes to the same house on the banks of the lake from where it all started. Roman and Marina stay at home, and Olga goes with Ilya to the lake. Ilya jumps into the lake. Deep inside the lake, he finds a grave. Ilya goes to that grave and reads the name written on that grave. He also sees some dead bodies there. Seeing this, Ilya gets scared and tries to pull him out of the water. Then the mermaid starts pulling him under the water, but somehow with Olga's help, he reaches the shore of the lake. He tells Olga that the mermaid's name is Lisa. On the other hand, Marina sees the spirit of a woman in the house opposite. Actually, this is Roman's mom's soul. She tells Marina to take what is yours and return to me what is mine. Frightened by this, she comes back to her house. Returning home, she sees someone dragging Roman towards the basement. Seeing this, Marina starts helping Roman. Then suddenly that mermaid comes out from the basement and again starts pulling Roman. Seeing this, Marina attacks the mermaid and pulls Roman up, and then they nail the basement door shut. After this, Olga tells everyone that in olden times, people who committed suicide were buried on the banks of a lake or river instead of in a graveyard. And maybe Lisa also committed suicide and she would have been buried there by the lake. But due to high water level, her grave might have been submerged in water. She also says that you should not have picked up her comb, because all the power of mermaids is in their hair. At the same time, Marina also tells everyone about Roman's mom. What happened to her today? She tells them that she will return the mermaid's comb so that they may stop following them. That's why she wants to go to the basement and perform rituals. Marina tells Ilya that wait for her outside the house, and she herself goes inside and starts a ritual. Meanwhile, the mermaid appears in front of Ilya and asks him, "Do you love me?" Ilya says yes, causing the mermaid to kiss her. The mermaid takes Ilya under her control and forces him to go to the basement. Seeing him going to the basement, Olga tries to stop him, but Ilya instead attacks Olga. On the other hand, we see Marina, who is doing rituals. She puts that comb in water and looking in a mirror, she says, "Take what is yours and give back to me what is mine." We see that at the same time the comb disappears and mermaid pulls Marina's face into the water. Here the mermaid shows her past and what happened to her. Marina sees that the mermaid was in love with the boy. The boy promised to marry her, but later the boy cheated her and married another girl. Frustrated with this, Lisa killed both of them. After this, she commits suicide by jumping into the lake. And after this, she has trapped many people and killed them. On the other hand, we see Roman who reaches the same basement where Marina was performing the ritual. He sees that Marina is under the influence of the mermaid. Here Roman sees many Marina and everyone asks him, "Do you love me?" Roman recognizes the real Marina and tells Marina, "Yes, I love you." As soon as Roman says this, Marina completely comes out of the mermaid's control. They now feel that maybe everything is fine now. But Ilya is still under the mermaid's control. Seeing Ilya going to the basement, Roman also follows him. But when he reaches there, he sees that the mermaid is taking Ilya with her. He tries hard to save Ilya, but somehow he is unable to save him. Now the mermaid attacks Roman. She tells Roman that I will snatch all your loved ones from you. At the same time, Marina and Olga also reaches there. They helps Roman to get out of there. They all immediately leave that place. But as soon as they go some distance, their car breaks down. Roman comes out to check the car when suddenly it starts raining. He sees the mermaid once again. And within no time, the car fills with water. Actually, the mermaid wants to snatch Roman from Marina. That is why she is doing all this. Roman immediately breaks the window glass and saves Marina and Olga. Olga says that we have returned her comb, then why is she not leaving us? But Roman has now understand that the mermaid will not stop chasing him. Roman runs fast towards the lake. Seeing him, Marina also runs after him. But someone hits Marina on the head from behind and renders her unconscious. As soon as Roman reaches the shore of the lake, the mermaid comes to him. She then asks Roman, "Do you love me?" To this Roman replies, "Yes." The mermaid tells him, "No, you are lying. You love that girl." And as soon as she says this, the mermaid attacks Roman. On the other hand, we see that the one who hit Marina from behind was none other than Olga. She feels that maybe the mermaid will leave her brother instead of Marina. That is why she is now performs the ritual on Marina. Marina cries and tell her to free her, but Olga doesn't listen to her. At that very moment, Roman's dad reaches there. He asks Olga, "What are you doing all this?" He asks Olga, "What are you doing all this?" At that very moment, the mermaid reaches there. Olga's dad tells the mermaid to take me away and in return you spare my entire family. On hearing this, the mermaid tries to take him away. Seeing this, Olga pulls the mermaid's hair. Marina also quickly opens her hand and cuts mermaid's hair. Actually, all the power of mermaids is in her hair. She starts breathing as Marina cuts her hair. She attacks Olga and along with her dad, she also takes Olga with her. After this incident, Marina quickly reaches the lake shore. After reaching there, she sees that Roman is there, suffering badly. Marina tells Roman that all the power of a mermaid is not in her comb but in her hair. Roman faints after hearing this, and Marina jumps into the water. Underwater, mermaid attacks Marina, but Marina stands up and cuts her hair. On the other hand, Roman comes to his senses outside while the mermaid is cutting her hair. Marina returns to Roman and they embrace each other. Marina asks Roman, "Do you love me?" On hearing this, Roman understands that this is not Marina. He immediately cuts her hair. Actually, the mermaid came to him in the form of Marina, and as soon as her hair is cut, she loses her strength. After this, Roman jumps into the lake. He sees Marina unconscious inside the water. Roman brings Marina out of the water. When Marina regains consciousness, both of them embrace each other. In this way, even the power of the mermaid comes to the true love of Roman and Marina. And with this, the story of mermaid ends here. So friends, how did you like this story? Do tell in the comments, and also do not forget to tell which movie story would you like to hear after this. If you liked our explanation, then support us by liking, sharing and subscribing to the video. See you soon with another interesting story. Till then, bye bye, take care.